Hello and welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. Today we're looking at Proverbs chapter 11 verse 2, and here's what it says. Pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. Let me read that again. Pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. This is one of those things that seems obvious when we study it as words on a page or as ethereal ideas. But when it comes to real life application, it is nowhere near obvious to most of us much of the time. Pride drives us to treat others in ways that wreck relationships and trust. Pride motivates us to cheat rather than to ask for help. Pride leaves us ungrateful, ungraceful, and unforgiving. Pride leads us to brag and to put on a big front, and then when that big front is torn down, whoo boy, it is ugly. Pride makes us unteachable. But we like to feel proud, right? We like to feel big and strong and competent. We like the good opinions of others. We like to feel better than those other suckers. So the scripture really is not intuitive to us when it comes to pride, but also humility is not intuitive to most of us either. Remember, humility isn't degrading yourself, it's just seeing yourself accurately in the world. With all your talents, yes, but also with all your clumsiness. With all your strengths, yes, but also with all your shortcomings. With all the authority you've been given, yes, but also with all the areas where surrender really is the best thing. A big part of humility, I think, is just laying down the practice of comparing yourself to others. And that is not intuitive at all to most of us. But a great promise comes with it, right? With humility comes wisdom. That's because you have a right-sized view of yourself. You know this: I'm not God. I'm not the queen of all things or the king of all things. I'm not necessarily the smartest person in the room every single time. I'm not the only one here with rights and needs and opinions. All this leads to less bloviating and more listening. And listening leads to learning. And learning leads to wisdom. So let's do the verse 3 times quickly to start getting it into our heads. Are you ready? Pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. And again, pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. And one more time. Pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. That's all for now. I'll see you next time, wise ones.